Welcome to Nurse Diane Age at Home Service. I'm here today to talk about something that's really excited in the field of hearing. The FDA just approved over-the-counter hearing aids, which is going to make a huge impact on people, particularly seniors on a fixed income, where hearing aids notoriously have been highly expensive. They're easy to lose, difficult to operate, and very expensive. But now the FDA has approved them over the counter, which for people who have not severe hearing loss will now be able to buy hearing aids at an affordable cost. And hopefully this will also drive down the costs. That's what we're hoping for. I want to talk a little bit about hearing loss because there's a lot of stigma attached to it. And if you have a partner who is hard of hearing, you will become very frustrated because they either are defensive or in denial. They don't know what they can't hear, so they don't know the extent of the impairment. And so you may try to nudge them and say, dad or mom or, your partner, your significant other, I think you should get your hearing tested and see about hearing aids. Oh, I don't need that. You'll hear a lot of that. So it can be difficult, but there is new news that I just picked up off WebMD and some other research sites that talk about hearing loss, that now there's an insidious implication of causing dementia and brain cognitive decline for those hearing impaired. Now, at first blush, you wonder, well, how could that be? What's the connection? Well, when you break it down, the connection kind of makes sense. First of all, this is more for a social aspect and impacts relationships. People just become more isolated when they can't hear. They don't want to go to restaurants because of the ambient noise. So that's the social part of it. So they're kind of isolating, getting more lonely and more alone, which has been known to create cognitive decline. The second piece, though, is very interesting, and that is, and this is something you might present to the person you're trying to convince to maybe get their hearing checked, is that those neural pathways that aren't being used because they can't hear so well are kind of dying on the vine. If you don't use it, you lose it. So that's one reason for cognitive impairment. And another cause for cognitive impairment with people who are hearing impaired is that they have to work so hard at listening that it uses resources in the brain that could be used for other things. There's only so much brain power to go around, so to speak, especially as we age and during the aging process. So just to let you know, two interesting things have come up in the news about hearing. Number one is that the FDA has approved over-the-counter hearing aids, which hopefully will drive down the cost. More people will be able to afford it. Secondly, it can cause cognitive impairment by not being able to hear or listen. So those are some important tips I just wanted to pass along today to you. And one more tip, you might have your person go to the doctor to have their ears checked for wax. It is very common as we age to have waxy buildup in the ears, and you can't hear when there's this wax buildup. Very easy fix. Fixed in just a few minutes, probably doesn't cost any money for that doctor visit. And so that might be the first place to start. Thank you for joining my vlog today, Age at Home Service. I'm Nurse Diane. I look forward to talking to you. If you would like to schedule an appointment with me to talk to a family or loved one about their health, just sign up on my calendar. We'll see you next time.